In this video, we are going to talk about bleeding hemorrhoids. The question that we are going to answer is whether these hemorrhoids are dangerous. The question is, should you worry when your hemorrhoids start bleeding? Here are the things that you should know. Bleeding is a common symptom of hemorrhoids. More specifically, it is a common symptom of internal hemorrhoids. This bleeding tends to be painless, and as a result, most people usually notice blood on the tissue paper or in the toilet bowl way before worrying about hemorrhoids. Understandably, some people panic once they notice that they are bleeding. But given that this is usually a sign of hemorrhoids, there is usually no need to panic. This because all it means is that your stool has rubbed against your hemorrhoids. And since this area contains irritated and thinned out veins, it is no surprise that bleeding occurs. Hemorrhoids are common. Bleeding from hemorrhoids is also common. It is nothing unusual, and you should therefore not panic. This is so especially considering the fact that the bleeding can sometimes stop on its own. That is, without you having to take any medication. Simple natural remedies like witch hazel, apple cider vinegar, and tea tree oil can also help to stop the bleeding. Suppositories, ointments, and creams that treat hemorrhoids can also reduce the risks of bleeding. And since treating this condition is easy, you really have no reason to worry. However, this does not mean that you shouldn't take precautions. In rare circumstances, when this bleeding does not stop, you can end up suffering from extreme blood loss. It's a condition that occurs when hemorrhoids remain untreated for a long time. An underlying medical condition can also cause non-stop bleeding. In such cases, you may end up suffering from anemia or other related complications. These complications can be quite dangerous. So in short, bleeding hemorrhoids are not dangerous on their own. They only become dangerous when you leave the hemorrhoids untreated or when complications develop. And unless you are suffering from chronic or recurring hemorrhoids, you shouldn't really worry about the appearance of blood in your stool. Simply use a good ointment, suppository, or cream to treat your hemorrhoids, and the bleeding will stop in a matter of weeks. Making a few lifestyle changes like exercising, eating a fiber-rich diet, and avoiding prolonged sitting can also reduce the frequency or intensity of the bleeding. That's all for now. If you are looking for an effective ointment, cream, sitz bath salt, or suppository for your hemorrhoids, you will find the links in the description to be very useful. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.